Hello guys, another video. 2021 Seat Cupra fermenter thingamajig. Customer stating multiple issues, errors on the dash. So we'll just get her up. Let's see what it actually shows. So lane assist is unavailable. Front assist is unavailable. Outside temperature 4 degrees, very cold today. Can't help with that, unfortunately. Yeah, looks like that's it. Let's see if it gives us anything else on startup. Error start-stop system as well. So, a few fault codes. I mean, normally with those fault codes that were coming on, it's going to be do with the front sensors, or the radar sensors and stuff. But let's scan it up and let's see what we got. So just using VCDS, scanned it all up. As you can see, a lot of red. But the main things we're worried about, you can see there, auto distance regulation cannot be reached. Lane change cannot be reached. And backup camera cannot be reached. So it's very unlikely that 3 modules have gone down together. And I'm sure they all run off the same signals and stuff. So what I'll do is I'm going to get the wiring diagram for this, but then also just physically inspect each individual module as well. Because it might be that one module has gone down, causing the rest of them to lose their communication as well. And also, yeah, the front driver assist sensor as well cannot be reached. Yeah, more than likely that all 4 auto distance reg, lane change, backup camera and the driver's assist system are all talking to each other. One's gone down, causing the rest of them not to speak to each other. But yeah, let's get the wiring diagram, let's have a physical inspection and let's see what we've got. So we've inspected the wire diagrams, checked or unhitched everything. So first thing to check was in the bottom left hand corner of the dash, so you can see that properly. But there's connector cables there in relation to the Driver Assistance Databus. So sometimes if there's water or anything in that side, that can cause the issues. There is a windscreen wiper, the water for the wipers, it does go through there as well, or a drain plug. But that all looks okay. Also, this is the front camera. We've got access to that and we've checked that seems okay. There doesn't seem to be anything untoward. And the same on the front. The bumper's off, and that's the radar sensor on the front, which we've had off. And the other bits are on the rear. I'll try to go this way, a little easier. But you can see I've got the rear camera off. Now, when we were taking the rear camera off, you could see the screws that were on there. You see all that rust and damage. So there's definitely water ingress in there. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take out the cable for the camera, and then see what we get on the diag, see if all the other modules come back up. So everything else is clipped back in. This was the last thing that I was doing, so we'll see if that works. So as you can see, we have comms, so auto distance regulation, the front driver's assist there, and also the lane change assist. So they've all come back up. Obviously the backup camera cannot be reached because it's been disconnected. So that would have been the issue. Now, just to show you, if I was to plug that rear camera back in, just for testing purposes, so let's just plug him back in here. Oh. that's back in. Now, everything on the dash has just lit back up, lane change assist, everything like that. And now if I try and go back into auto distance regulation, it won't let me go in. And now again, if I unplug, here, go, he's unplugged, we go back in, and we go to auto distance regulation, straight in, comms again. So it is going to be faulty camera on the rear. So what we're going to do is we'll get that replaced out. So just to show you the rear camera module, you can tell all rusted, bolts got in there, very common issue on these, and that's why it's gone faulty. So guys, back with the Fomenta. The camera has been replaced. We are just going to do the coding, calibration, and everything like that. I mean, at the moment, the reverse camera is working, but it is throwing faults for data record invalid, and a few other ones as well, which I'm just going to show you now. So it's just running through the test plan. It's going to tell me what the faults are, what the test plan tells us to do, which basically is going to be to upload the correct data record to the camera to tell it's for this vehicle, and we'll go from there. So if we go into control units, event memory list, we'll create the test plan. So as you can see in here, we've got reverse camera control module not coded, the data record invalid, and then the calibration one just there. So we'll show you the calibration in another video, which is going to finish off doing the actual coding side of this here. But yeah, so we'll start off with this test here. It will check it against the all the bits against factory, and it will put the correct data record into the vehicle. So I'm just going to go to ignition on at the moment, click continue. Just got a bit of a tyre loss pressure on there, so we're just going to do the control module configuration via diagnostics address. So we know it's the 6C module, which is basically for the camera. So it's going to check, make sure it's got the correct file, which it won't have because obviously it's been replaced. So you can see on there, it's going to do parameterisation, and then it should do the coding as well afterwards. And that'll basically just set everything correct for this vehicle. So it goes into a state when it's putting on all the parameterizations, but don't be alarmed, it's perfectly safe. Once this is done, it should do the coding. We should be fine. I think everyone will have a bit of an heart attack seeing all these faults on there. You can see there now, coding of camera. And it will get us to do like an ignition change. There you go, ignition switched off. Does that for a few seconds. Then it will switch the ignition back on automatically. And just back to normal now with the loss of tyre pressure. We'll reset that because I know the pressures are okay. We did them. So there you go. Everything's been updated to the recent version. Coding is okay. And all the status is current. So we don't need to do this one again now because that has been done. So yeah, that is how you code and replace the rear view camera. So this is a job well done. We'll take it on a test drive, but this is fixed. So thanks again for watching. Any issues, any questions, drop them in the comments, and like and subscribe.